time to get funked up, baby, in TP Corleone's Funk Zone. Funky music, entertainment, media, and more. But all things are funky. Can you dig it though? What's good, party people? What's good? Thank you once again for tuning in to the TP Corleone's.
You got it, and I'm trying to get it.
You trying to get it? Oh, you got it, baby. You got it. Yes, y'all.
I'm trying to get it.
I got a great guest who's trying to get it. She says she's trying to get it. She already got it, y'all. We're getting right into it with this diva. Before we get deep into it, I want you to like this video, like the button, subscribe to the channel, share it with your friends. This is Chicago recording artist Miss Meisha Moore. How you doing, Meisha?
How you doing? I'm doing great. Really, I am. It's an exciting time in my life.
Yeah.
Getting acknowledgments and stuff. You can't beat it. You know, you put in all the work, you know, and then when it starts to get the proverbial nod from people, it's a wonderful thing.
Yeah, that's so cool.
It makes it all worthwhile.
Yep. Well, I definitely am glad to have you here, and I guess I've been on board. You know, I first became aware of you about.
I'm glad to be here.
Yeah. Okay. Well, you here and check it out. I first became
back
aware
in the day,
of you, like in
I was first.
Yeah. What's up? What were you saying? What were you saying?
I said that you were before you were my friend on Facebook. You were my friend. I mean, on Facebook, you were my friend on MySpace.
Oh, these kids probably know about MySpace. We going way back. Yep.
And we moved over.
You remember that?
We moved over.
Yeah.
Yes, Blondie, you know I do.
That got to be at least.
You know I do.
That's that got to be about 20 years ago, something like that.
At least 20 years.
20, 25 years ago. Yep, MySpace. Wow. That is wild. Yep. Those were fun times,
and
you know.
We've kept in contact and followed each other through social media through all of these decades.
Yes. I'm glad you remember that. That touches me that you remember that. And I've supported your music since then. I bought Love Hang Over your single just by browsing the record store. Your single Love the House.
My first project.
Yep. That was your first?
Because people had told me that I couldn't do it because they said, Miss Ross is not going to allow you to sing her songs. And those are people who did not know that it had nothing to do with the artist unless the artist had either written the song or had owned publishing to it. And so I applied for license to the song.
You did? Okay.
I was poor and young. Yeah, that was the first thing I did. And when I got my license, it was mad.
So you handled your business. You took care of your business.
Oh yeah, you have to. And I don't claim to know but certain things just made sense to me. I've been around for a good little while on the planet. So you read the Variety and all of these Motown stuff. So you know, kind of, you get an idea of what should be done. And I did it. And people don't realize I still have people who come at me. Well, you know, blah, blah, blah. A song cannot be in an online retail shop unless the license has been approved, because they're not going to take the risk of being sued.
Okay. Interesting.
So I did what I had to do.
Okay.
And so Love Hangover was the test. Before then, I was auditioning for Chicago theater production, and they wanted a jazz song. So I sent in my cassette tape.
That had to be a long time ago. Cassettes, and that was
That was a minute. You know,
Yeah, a
we're
little
not gonna say
minute.
nothing, but that
Uh-huh.
was a minute, a
Mm-hmm.
little minute.
Mm-hmm.
And they loved the vocal in the performance, and they told me that I needed to go into the studio and present them with a studio recording.
Okay.
And a friend of mine uh, introduced me to a producer engineer, and he was kind enough to give me a discounted rate. And I went in the studio and recorded it. And all the Good Morning Heartache that you hear on my latest project is the original recording.
Really? Do you
Of course,
mind
it's
pulling?
been
Can
remastered.
you is that attached to a wall, or can you pick that up? Your album? I know you sent me. Are you able to show
I
that?
can do something
Yeah, that's cool. Yeah, yeah. That's your
else because
latest project, right? Your latest project, right?
yeah, that's Rossology. The name
Rossology.
of it is Rossology
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
because it's a study of Ross.
Yes.
And to sing the songs paying homage to her, you
Mm-hmm.
have to study it. You know, it's no accident because
Yeah.
after that, I went into house music because I
Mm-hmm.
love house music. But ever since I was a kid, you know, um, there in the my godmother lived in the Robert Taylor homes, 5041,
All right.
and every weekend, every weekend, the people would come to see the Little Supremes, three little skinny kids from Chicago South Side in the housing development.
Yeah.
And we packed her unit.
So it was you and two other young
We were
girls.
like, look, we were like little baby celebrities.
Yeah, in the Robert
You
Taylor
know, they
home.
didn't
I can
bother
believe that.
us
Yeah.
in the world. And they didn't bother us because we
Mm-hmm.
were their entertainment.
Mm-hmm. Okay. That's wild. That's a
And
wild story.
we did what we did. Yeah, it's real. You know, a lot of talent comes from unsuspecting places. You
Of
know,
course. Of
um,
course.
if people just give people a chance.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
You know,
So that
and
was your training. That was your
we didn't.
training. You
We
know.
took ourselves a little
Yeah. Okay.
because we
Okay.
was stopped in the name of love,
In the name
and
of love.
we had big fun with it.
But that's amazing because
I'll
now
let you
just
finish.
recently, with a video you showed me and sent to me, you recently saw Miss Ross at in Vegas, was it not? In Vegas?
At the Yeah, I've seen her recently everywhere. I've been
Yeah.
to almost every concert, but
Really? Okay.
most recently was Valentine's Day 2026. I
Mm-hmm.
went to see her, and she had asked us to come Met Gala style in previous concerts. She said, in our upcoming concerts, I want you all to come Met Gala style. So that was giving me consent, you know, because I didn't want to offend her by upstaging her or anything like
Yeah,
that,
yeah.
because that's
Mm-hmm.
not in my spirit. I
Mm-hmm.
honor her. I pay homage to her, you
Right,
know,
right. I got
not
it.
any negativity. And I didn't want to, and I'm very aware not to interrupt the show because
Yep.
I know Miss Ross don't like that.
Okay.
So I did, and the gentleman who asked me could he escort me to my seat, and he would be honored, and I was flattered. And he took me to my seat, and he took me so far. He said, "No, you just walk across the front and go into your seat." So I did, and when I turned, the audience stunned me with the standing ovation on both sides of
Oh
the aisles,
yeah.
and I was so
What?
outdone.
Wow.
I was never so outdone
Wow.
because you know you can't for somebody you can't come in a and this is no downput to anybody, but you
Mm-hmm.
can't come in I won't name the retailer, but you know who I'm talking about. You can't come in their clothes to a Dinah Ross concert.
Mm-hmm.
And especially if you have any semblance of resemblance of something to her, you got to bring it.
It makes
And
sense
she gave me permission. She gave me permission to bring it.
to
Not only
bring it.
me, the whole.
Mm-hmm.
She told us, "I want you all to come for my next upcoming concerts. I want to see sparkles. I want to see rhinestones. I want to see it all."
So she gave
And
y'all
so
the
I said,
green
"Okay,
light. He was like, "It's on now." He was like, "It's on. I'm
it's
gonna do
on now.
this." Mm-hmm. Yeah,
I'm gonna do this."
yeah, yeah.
And I did it, and I had a lovely time. But the moment when she saw me and she said, "You look good," I was done.
That's
They could
all
have took
you
me
need.
away
Yeah.
and threw dirt on. They could have threw dirt on me, and I was baked, fully baked.
Yeah. Uh-huh.
And
That's
then she
what's
came
up.
back. You have the video. She came back and told me again
Mm-hmm.
and again, and she gave me more attention than she had ever really
Be
given
able
me.
to.
So it was just a lovely thing. It was a
Be,
lovely thing. It was a moment. It was a
mm-hmm.
full circle moment.
That's lovely.
Yes, it
That's
was.
lovely. I'm almost sure during that moment you probably had flashbacks of when you were a kid in the project singing the songs almost. I would at least. That moment kind of just makes everything worth it and everything synced up. It was synchronicity. You
So
know
worth
what I
it.
mean? Mm-hmm.
So worth it.
Mm-hmm.
At that moment, when I've had many moments, but at that moment, I knew there was a
No,
God.
that's right. That's priceless, priceless, you
You
know.
know, I knew there was a God because He led me. I had asked Him to guide my steps,
Yeah.
um, and then to have it on video. And I also have the video of her receiving my CD because when I was in, I think it was St. Louis to see
Mm-hmm.
her, the CD had been was completed and was ready for distribution,
So
but
which
the
CD, which
album wasn't ready. This album wasn't ready.
okay. Was it the
So
CD of that
in
project or a different project? The CD.
Vegas, I was able to present her with the album.
Wow.
Pardon me,
Wow.
you're breaking up.
Okay. Can you
But
hear me now? Okay.
and the good thing about it is in the preview clip, there she is holding my album,
Yep. Yeah. Wow. That's
priceless
lovely.
again.
Yes, that's lovely. That's lovely.
Yeah, so
You
that's what I
brought
do.
yeah, that's what you do, huh? So you kind of attach yourself to the legacy a little bit and you give so obviously she's an influence of yours. Are there any other artists
Oh
that you
yeah, most definitely.
yeah, are there any other artists that you can say you were an influence to you as far as to maybe want to be a singer or just to want to
Oh,
just
there are many.
yeah, yeah,
But she
name
was
some.
at the
I'm
top of the
curious.
list. I love Phyllis Hyman.
Oh, okay,
I
yeah,
did one of her songs. I did a single of one of her songs. It was Kiss You All Over.
okay,
I
okay,
did that. We did house mixes. And those are girls that are, and I'm sure there are others,
yeah,
but none as significant as those.
of course. So I noticed your many of those
I give
remakes you have
Whitney her props
Whitney.
because she is who she is.
Yeah, yeah.
And I stay in my lane.
But you know what? When you stay in your lane, nobody can do it better than you because it's your lane. Your lane, you own that. You know what I'm saying? You own
Something's
the.
happening on your end,
Okay,
if you
it's
can hear me.
yeah. I hear you. I hear you. It froze a little bit. So basically, you stay in your lane, but
And
when
it was
you
kind of
stay
about,
in, so when you stay in your lane becomes bigger the longer you stay in it, and you are on the lane to success. You know what I'm saying? That lane directs you to success. That's how I look at it. Yeah.
right. You
Mm.
know, what I would like to do is I would like to do conventions. I'm not too crazy about the ships because I can't drink that much water.
Oh, okay. What? What? Why you would get motion sickness or something like that, or
I just can't drink that much water.
okay.
Period.
All right. I got you. I got.
No, I can't drink that. I stay in where I'm comfortable at.
Mm-hmm.
As much as I would like to do it,
Mm-hmm.
um, I just can't drink that much water. I'm not a water person.
But water is good for you. That's
I do
life.
what I
Water
do.
is your life, though.
But
Really?
those are things I'd like to. I would like, what I want to do?
What you
I
want to
want to
do?
do local events here. I'm supposed to send my album to the events coordinator
Mm-hmm.
for Chicago.
Mm-hmm.
I would love to do some of those outdoor concerts this summer.
Yeah, there's a lot
Hmm.
coming up too. Yeah, keep on
I
that.
would love to do that.
Yeah, keep. I'm looking into that as well. Keep
Those
on
are
that.
within my comfort.
I might be able to look out for you. Or at least something opens up. I'll let you know. Yep, yep.
I
Because
will.
it's
It
springtime. It's
takes a
right around the
village.
corner.
I
It's right
can't
around
do
the
it all
corner.
by myself, no matter how good I am or
Yeah,
whatever.
it takes a team. It takes networking. It takes a
And that's
family, a
what,
village, all that. You know what I'm saying? Hmm.
and I'll be forever indebted to you because, like I said, here in Chicago, we don't support our artists until they made it. But while they're climbing the ladder, we do nothing to help them or promote them or play their music. Now, um, KKC played my music. HP,
Okay, double HBK.
I think it is,
Yeah, I was once.
played my
I
music.
had a
I'm
show on
sorry.
there for
Yeah.
6 years. So yeah, I used to play your stuff on double HBK. I was on there as well. Yep. So. Hmm.
Columbia College,
Yeah.
Columbia College broke Love Hangover.
All right. Yes. All
They
right.
broke
All
it.
right.
My, family is something else, and friends. People were driving down the highway and they said, "Wait, listen, that sounds like her, but that's not Diana. That's Meisha." So the phone started blowing up and what have we.
Hmm.
They were so proud that for us it's a big thing to be on the radio at that
Yes.
time.
Yes. It's still a big
There's
thing.
a
I don't care what they
pre-internet,
say. Yeah.
so
Yeah.
you on the radio
Hmm. Hmm.
live in the studio.
Hmm.
It's radio has taken a back seat, so to speak. Um, so it's still there, but it's not as significant because unfortunately, um, those who grew up with radio are probably still listening somewhat. But everybody is on the internet. Oh, girl, that's the first thing they ask you. Are you on Facebook? Are you on iTunes, which is now something else, um, with the same people. Um, and they are impressed by those things. Um, that's just the way it is.
Yeah. Yeah. There's
Time
pros and
passes and
cons to it.
technology
Yeah. There's pros and
technology
cons to it.
plays a big role.
Yeah. Well, the cool thing about the internet,
Definitely,
though,
most definitely.
as opposed to radio, terrestrial radio, people nowadays listen to radio mainly like if they're in their car going somewhere. But it's not like it used to be where everybody tuned into their favorite radio station at home or stuff like that because there are so many options now. We have so many online radio stations. They have streaming services and things like that. So, but it's good
Yeah.
to be able to have
And I
your
have to
music
give my
available.
props to I was fortunate enough when the internet first started breaking.
Hmm.
I was able to get my music to WGCR, and that was Ray Foreman and
Really?
Diane Womack at
Okay.
the time. Yes,
Okay.
and then they offered me a position. I became a DJ,
Really? I did not know that.
and that
Really?
was yes, yes. I
How did you
became a
like that?
DJ, and my producer was Mike. I loved it. Was Mike Wood.
Okay. Yeah.
You may know Mike Wood. Um, yeah, and happy birthday to Diane Woman, Womack Foreman. She
Okay.
was her birthday is tomorrow,
Okay.
so she has a dear place in my heart too. There's a lot
All
of
right.
people that have dear places, though time has passed.
Mm-hmm.
Um, my heart and spirit treasures things.
Yeah.
I don't forget You know, I don't forget people who have passed through and brought me to where I am today.
Mm-hmm.
Because without them, I would be probably still singing in somebody's living room.
Yeah. Yeah. I
That's
understand.
real talk.
Yep. Um, I'm the same way. I'm the same way. You know, people don't have to take a chance on you, but those who do, I really appreciate it, you know. But I look at those as people who recognize good people, good talent, or just overall good products. So it's cool. Just like I recognize your music, you know. But I noticed you have a lot
You
of
know what?
yeah. What's
Most people would be surprised to know what my favorite song to sing is.
and what is that? What is that? I want to know.
It's not anything that you would come to mind, and it's Ave Maria.
Oh,
I
really?
love singing Ave Maria. It's the most effortless. Yes, it's very, and I like singing in other languages. That's challenging myself sometimes. I
Mm.
recorded a Japanese song. Let me see if I can remember. Okuni, ike mai, anata sao, say, la 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 la. That's been a while ago too, but that I enjoy the challenge. I challenged myself on that. And Ave Maria, the Latin comes in there. And with singing these things, you got to make it look effortless.
Yeah.
You can't stumble. You have to make it look like. And sometimes I probably don't even know what I'm saying, but I studied well enough to. And Ave Maria is online. It's on Facebook. I posted it on Facebook.
Well,
Um,
I hate to do this, but since you sang a little of that Japanese song, can I get just a little bit of Ave Maria since you brought it up? Can I get just a little bit of that?
sure.
Thank you, thank you.
Let me get a sip.
All right, go on, do what you got to do, baby.
Ave Maria, gracia plena, Maria, gracia plena, Maria, gracia plena, Ave, Ave Dominus, Dominus tecum.
Y'all better
Did you
appreciate
freeze?
that. That was a free concert y'all got right there. Y'all better appreciate that. That's what I'm talking about. Thank you, thank you. Whoa.
That's just cleaner.
I gotta see you live. Because of that, now I
But
have to see you live now. We have to get hook some up with that. I gotta see you live. I gotta see you live, you know. Wow.
yeah,
Um, I did want to touch on something too. I see you very well-rounded and versatile, I now see. But you mentioned that earlier that you enjoy house music. What is it about house music that you enjoy?
oh, I love house music.
Yeah.
It's the spirituality of it.
Uh-huh.
Um, it's just loose. It's freeing.
Mm-hmm.
Um, one of my house songs that people didn't know here in Chicago, they they were listening to is "Tell Me All About It."
Yep. You have a lot of remixes of that. I got that too. You have about 3, 4
Yeah,
remixes of
but
that,
I'm
right?
saying,
Uh-huh.
yeah, I got a lot of remixes of that because
Mm-hmm.
my global people came to me. I can't get Chicago to remix me Kool-Aid.
Yeah,
And
yeah.
yes, I said it because I have went to them.
Mm.
And anyway, so I
They don't
said,
want to
okay.
touch it,
So
huh?
you go
Okay.
where your bread is butter.
Right, of course, of course.
You go where your bread is butter. And
Mm-hmm.
like I say, I know my demographic is Italy,
Mm-hmm.
uh, South Africa, uh, and the European places. And
Mm-hmm.
so that's what I did. And who gave me the best advice when I took him, God rest his soul, Ron Hardy
Really?
versus Ron Carroll. Um, he told me, he said, Meisha, this was at a place up on Weed Street.
You said Ron
He was
Carroll told you that?
DJing, and he said, Meisha, this,
Mm-hmm.
yeah, yeah, Ron Carroll. I was looking at something with Ron Hardy this morning,
Because he
but it was
used to
Ron
be, they
Carroll
had
recently
Zentress
passed.
there. He used to be, they had Zentress
Um,
there. Mm-hmm.
I can't remember the name of the
It's
place, but he
cool. It's
told me,
cool.
Meisha, you are Euro. You do Euro house, and that's where you'll do well. And I listened, and I hooked up with those Euro house producers. And that's where all of those songs prior to Rossology came from. You know,
Okay.
they love me, and I love
All right.
Francesco Capano and Roberto Albini. Oh, just everybody. They just did me, and they remixed my stuff, and that's why I have so many remixes. Is
I
because of
see.
these
I
guys
see. They're nice. They're nice.
and ladies.
Okay. I actually
Mm-hmm.
I have a mix show on, yeah, people don't miss my mix show, TP's house on lwrradio.com, Saturdays 4 to 6 Chicago time. It broadcasts from the UK, so 10 to midnight UK. The reason I'm bringing that up, my last mix I actually included, tell me all about it, your version, one of your remixes of my most recent show. You know what I'm saying? Just
Yeah,
put that
my
out there.
favorite on my biggest production was by the Funk Lovers.
Okay. Yeah.
They gave me instrumentation out
Yeah.
the back
That's the
door.
one. That's the one.
I couldn't even believe that I wasn't in the studio with them.
Okay. Yeah. Yeah. They killed it. They killed that one. That's
The
the one that's
oh,
in there too. Yep. That's it. That's it. Yep.
they
Wow.
killed that,
Mm-hmm.
and the other people did too. But
Yeah.
this production wise was just
It's
outstanding.
so thick and rich.
You
There are a
know,
lot of
you couldn't
layers
tell
in
that
it.
I
You know.
wasn't in $1 million studio. And I'd be
Yeah.
sometimes thinking, lot of layers,
Yep. Yep.
lot of
Yep.
layers.
Mm-hmm.
And Nicole Simpson over at Audio Bite Records and her husband Ramiro, they were very, I think I sent you a picture of them.
Yeah.
They allowed me the freedom. They were my main label.
Mm-hmm.
I could take a project to them and they just accepted without any resistance.
Okay.
And I like that.
Okay.
And
Cool.
so I gave them most of the Tell Me About It, Kiss You All Over, the I Don't Want to Lose Your Love, because I had to do a Chicago
All
thing
right.
of the emotion
Yeah,
song.
the
And I
emotions.
think I
Uh-huh.
did it pretty well
Okay.
with Sheila and Wanda.
I gotta
I
check
used to
that one
go,
out.
I don't know if you remember this club down in the basement on Lincoln, I think it was, right there where Lincoln turns, I think it is. And it was a small joint, but it was a popular joint. And I would go there, and I loved Blackstone when they had the Sundays.
Yeah.
The other place on Rush Street, I can't think of the name of it. And you could see all of the greats in jazz. Because
Mm-hmm.
I do love it. I do love
Okay. Okay. Wow. I wish you making me wish I was like a fly on the wall checking you out back in those days. You know what I'm saying? Yep. But we're going to anything coming up. You got any? So do you have any dates coming up yet, or any? Are you still trying to get some dates coming on going on there?
No, no, no. You know, I consider myself the Barbara Streisand of music. I love recording music more than I like performing it. I
That's
will
cool.
perform it, but
And that's
uh,
cool. You know, everybody, like you say, has
I'm a
their range.
studio head. I
Yeah.
love being in the studio
But guess what?
because it makes me put out my best being in the studio.
But guess what?
And like
Your
I say,
work
Chris
speaks for
Winters,
itself.
I wouldn't have, huh?
And so your work speaks for itself.
I
So
missed you.
No, I was saying your work speaks for itself.
Yeah,
So just keep doing it the way
yeah.
you're
That's
doing it. You know what I mean? Hmm. Cranking out
that's
them
all I can
jams.
do. That's all I know how to do.
Cranking out
That's
them
all I
jams.
know how to do.
Okay, that's all right. I love it. So keep it up. Keep it up. You know what I'm saying? Well, we're going to wrap it up and everything.
And
I'm
you as
enjoying
well,
it.
because you support good music around the
Yeah.
globe, but especially here in Chicago. That's why I brought up a lot of the places and stuff that I knew that you could relate to,
Yeah.
because it wouldn't work if I was telling somebody else. We wouldn't
Right.
have the rapport because you know these places,
Yeah.
you've lived it.
Yes.
It wouldn't work if you were a college kid. It just wouldn't work because
They
not the
couldn't relate.
same.
They
We get
couldn't
through it,
relate.
but I
Exactly.
knew these are places and things that
Hmm.
that a, only another Chicagoan of a
Yeah.
certain era could relate to.
Yes. And also
Yeah,
coming from a
but it's been
DJ
fun.
and coming from a DJ perspective, before I wrap it up too, you have I'm that old school type of DJ that likes to break music that you've never heard before. I like playing classics and sing-alongs, but I also like to break artists and music that I feel you need to hear. You know what I mean? That's how we keep the scene alive. That's how we keep these
Yeah,
artists eating, and that's how we keep everything
because
fresh. And
um that's how you re inject music and keep it circulating,
mhm.
because there are a lot of good artists out there.
Yeah.
And there was a time, and I'm going to say this, as a kid, I grew up, and I tell this people sometimes often, I grew up wanting to make records. I
Hmm.
didn't necessarily want to sing. I just wanted to make records.
Yeah. Yeah. There you
And
go.
I'm still doing that.
And you
I
do it. Hmm.
remember when the 45 with the spindle in the middle,
Of course.
and
Of course. Uh-huh.
the sheets that you got from the music store telling you what songs were hits. And that was very exciting. That was an exciting time. Um, Now you wake up in the middle of the night, the artist is releasing a song at midnight. I never.
You here? Can you hear me?
Okay, it came back.
Okay. Uh-huh. It's cool.
Yeah, I can hear.
Okay. Yeah, I remember those days. I remember those days. Mm-hmm.
Oh
Hmm.
yeah, those are the good old days.
Yeah. Okay.
The good old.
Yeah. So, before I let you go, I want to again thank you. Let the people know where they can get your music at and your latest release again. Let us all know.
Okay, I forget what they call iTunes. I'm at all the major online
Your
retailers
iTunes,
under Meisha Moore. I'm at Spotify.
Spotify.
I'm at what do they call it now?
Mm. Well, guess
Hold
what?
on one second.
I'm gonna when the
All the
video is
major retailers, though.
when the video is uploaded, I'll have the links in the video. You're probably on Amazon, probably as well. You know,
Oh yeah, I'm sure I'm
yeah.
on Amazon.
And that's your latest
um,
release,
I'm on
Rossology,
CD
right?
Baby,
CD Baby, okay. And that's your latest
Rossology.
release, Rossology.
It
Yep.
contains the hit songs. Let me stand up for a minute.
Yeah, yeah.
With
Nice.
all the songs on it. Ain't no mountain high enough. Good morning, heartache. Love, over. The best years of my life. Missing you. Ain't no mountain high enough. The deep house name. And Ave Maria. And I also sang something that I just wanted to sing because I loved it when Carole King sang it when I was. Uh,
Mm-hmm.
you make me feel like a natural woman. And of course, my bonus track is Ave Maria.
Okay, now. Okay. Don't sleep on that. Don't sleep on that, y'all.
So
Please
I'm
don't.
very, yeah, I'm very proud of this
You should
project.
be. You
It was
should be.
basically 20 years in the making.
Wow. That's a
And
lifetime for some people. That's a
most,
lifetime for some people, 20
I
years.
know, but that's dedication because the work without drive is nothing. If something hadn't lit a fire in me, I would
Yes, ma'am.
I would not have continued on the road.
Okay.
So I'm very honored that, and I'm accepting it. God knows where He wants me to be placed in the
Yeah.
time that it will occur. And I think it's getting close to what I want. I would love to do plays. Like I said, I'd love to do the street concert, the park concerts.
Okay.
I would the various groups I would like to perform for them, and that's what I do.
Cool. Cool, Meisha.
I
Cool.
believe
Well, it's going to happen. Believe it, and you will
so
achieve it and receive it. You will. So that's what's up.
and a
All
shout
right.
out to my dress designer.
Oh, let's see that dress. Let's see that dress now. Come on. Let's see that
Oh
dress.
well, this isn't a dress today. I
Oh, that's
decided
not a
to be a
dress.
little
Okay.
casual with a little
Are you
sparkle.
speaking of the dress on
No,
your
it's not a
LP, on
dress,
your album? Oh, I got
but
you. I got you. Okay.
yeah. I know. Not only that, the pictures I sent you are
Mm-hmm.
pictures of dresses that she designed.
Yeah.
It's SP yours, uh, and she makes lovely clothes for me, and
Mm-hmm.
she got a show-stopping interest
Cool.
making for
Cool.
me
I got you. I can dig it.
because, like I say, you can't perform Diana Ross in a burlesque.
Without being fabulous, you got to be fabulous when you do it. If you're going to do it right, like you doing it,
You gotta be.
Yeah, yeah.
You gotta be. You can't come playing. You can't come
Uh,
half step now.
right,
No,
right.
no,
That's
no. They'll
smart,
throw
baby.
cans of tomatoes at you.
Mhm. All right. Well, thank you again, Miss Meisha
No,
Moore. We're gonna keep
but
in touch. I'm glad I finally was able to speak to you like this. Maybe the next
so
time it'll be in person.
reach out to me and
Yeah,
to be patient with me
it's all right. It's all right. It was worth the
because
wait.
it's been a long time coming.
Yes, it
Um,
was. Yes, it was.
and
Mm-hmm.
you got the album. I
Yeah,
sent you that. I
I
sent
know.
you
I
this
got it.
vinyl.
I
Oh,
know
and
what's
I'm on
on.
vinyl.
Yep,
This
she's
is
still
vinyl.
wax,
No,
y'all.
they may not know. You
Mm-hmm.
know, you can digitally download it, but
But I got the hard copy vinyl, and I thank you for sending that to
vinyl
me.
is such
Yep. Yes, a
a
richer
richer
feel.
sound. It's fuller.
Hmm.
It just
It's warm. It gives it that warm feel. I
that
know.
extra.
Believe me, I know. I know. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, I come from that school, so I know. You know what I mean? Okay. All right. So we'll talk again soon, and when the video is up, I'm gonna let you know, and it's gonna be on and popping. Thanks again, Misha. I really, 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 really appreciate it. Really appreciate it. I really appreciate it. And I'm gonna talk to you
Okay,
once it airs, okay?
I was gone. Something
Mhm.
happened.
That's cool. That's cool. I was just saying I really
But let's get
appreciate you.
together.
Yeah, we'll get it together. We'll get it together. And I'm gonna talk to you soon. Thank you once again. And when it airs, I'll
Thank
let you
you
know
for
what's
all
happening.
that you do.
Okay, yes, thanks
Okay, I
for everything.
appreciate that.
All right, have a blessed night.
Love, peace, and soul.
There you go, Don Cornelius,
Bye bye.
baby. Rest in peace, Don Cornelius. All right now.
You know you got to get it done.